This is a lot.
This chapter pushes several major storylines forward, while reminding us that in the Chi, the past always finds a way to catch up with people. From family conflicts and relationship struggles to dangerous secrets finally coming into the open, Episode 5 delivers some of the season's most intense moments so far. Let's dive into everything that happened. The episode opens with the South Side, facing another difficult day. The atmosphere feels heavy from the very beginning. Several characters are dealing with unresolved issues, and it's clear that tensions are reaching a boiling point. One of the biggest focuses of the episode is Reg. Since his return, he's been trying to reestablish himself as someone people fear and respect. However, the more power he tries to gain, the more resistance he faces from those around him. Reg continues making decisions that place him at odds with family members and longtime associates. He believes he's protecting his interests, but his actions are creating more enemies than allies. Every conversation he has feels tense, as though everyone is waiting for the moment when things finally explode. At the same time, Jake finds himself struggling with the complicated reality of having Reg back in his life. Jake once looked up to his older brother, but he's no longer the same person he used to be. Over the years, Jake has matured and developed his own perspective on life. Throughout the episode, Jake becomes increasingly frustrated with Reg's behavior. He sees the damage Reg is causing and refuses to stay silent. Their conversations become more heated as Jake challenges decisions that he believes are hurting the people around them. What makes these scenes powerful is that neither character is entirely wrong from their own point of view. Reg believes he's doing what is necessary to survive. Jake believes survival shouldn't come at the expense of everyone else. Their conflict represents two different visions for the future. As the episode continues, the distance between the brothers grows even larger. Meanwhile, Bakery is trying to repair his relationship with Lene. Their connection has been strained by misunderstandings, mistakes, and unresolved emotions. Bakery understands that rebuilding trust won't be easy, but he refuses to give up. Several scenes focus on his attempts to prove that he's serious about changing. He wants Lene to believe that he can be better than the person she has seen recently. Lene, however, remains cautious. She cares about Bakery, but she has been disappointed before. Instead of immediately forgiving him, she forces him to earn another chance. These moments feel authentic because they avoid easy answers. Relationships are complicated, especially when trust has been broken. The episode takes its time showing both perspectives, allowing viewers to understand why each character feels the way they do. By the end of their storyline, there are signs of progress, but it's clear that much work remains ahead. Elsewhere, Emmett and Keisha continue focusing on their future together. Compared to some of the darker storylines in the episode, their scenes provide a sense of hope. The couple discusses important decisions regarding their family and the direction they want their lives to take. Parenthood has changed both of them, and they are determined to build a stable future despite the challenges surrounding them. Emmett, in particular, demonstrates how much he has grown over the course of the series. The immature young man viewers met years ago has evolved into someone who genuinely wants to be a responsible father and partner. Keisha also continues, showing remarkable strength. Together, they represent one of the show's most positive examples of personal growth. However, even their storyline isn't completely free from tension. The realities of life on the South Side mean that uncertainty is never far away. As the episode moves forward, attention begins shifting toward a mystery that has been lingering beneath the surface. Certain characters start connecting pieces of information that previously seemed unrelated. Small details suddenly begin making sense. Conversations reveal new clues. Questions that have gone unanswered for weeks start receiving explanations. This gradual unveiling of the truth creates a growing sense of suspense. Viewers can feel that something significant is approaching. The episode does an excellent job building anticipation. Rather than rushing to reveal everything at once, it allows the tension to develop naturally. Each new discovery adds another layer to the larger picture. As more people learn what really happened, emotions begin running high. Anger, grief, guilt, and betrayal start surfacing in ways that cannot be ignored. The consequences of past actions are finally coming into focus. One of the most compelling aspects of this section of the episode is how interconnected everyone's lives have become. Decisions made by one person have affected numerous others, creating a ripple effect that extends throughout the community. When the truth starts emerging, nobody remains untouched. Some characters experience relief because they finally have answers. Others become terrified because secrets they thought were buried are now resurfacing. And for a few individuals, the truth changes everything. The final portion of the episode is where the tension reaches its highest level. Characters who have spent weeks searching for justice finally move closer to obtaining it. The emotional weight of previous episodes comes crashing into the present. Every conversation feels loaded with meaning. Every decision carries enormous consequences. The episode carefully increases the pressure until it becomes impossible for anyone to avoid confrontation. At the center of this storm is Nuck. Throughout the season, his actions have had devastating effects on multiple lives. While he has managed to avoid accountability for a long time, that situation begins changing rapidly. Information spreads. People start talking. Connections are made. Before long, the truth becomes impossible to hide. The emotional fallout is immediate. Several characters struggle to process what they have learned. Some react with disbelief. Others respond with anger. The most heartbreaking reactions come from those who have spent months grieving and searching for answers. Now that they finally understand what happened, they must decide what to do next. The episode's climax is both dramatic and emotional. Long-simmering tensions finally explode, leading to one of the most shocking moments of the season. Nuck ultimately faces the consequences of his actions. The confrontation is intense because it isn't just about revenge. It's about pain, loss, and the emotional scars left behind by violence. The show once again demonstrates its ability to explore serious themes without reducing them to simple good versus evil conflicts. Even when justice appears to be served, there is no celebration. Instead, there is sadness. Lives have already been destroyed. Families have already suffered. Nothing can truly undo the damage that has been done. That emotional complexity is what makes the ending so powerful. As news of the confrontation spreads, other characters begin reacting to the aftermath. Some feel a sense of closure. Others worry about what comes next. The removal of one major figure creates a vacuum that could lead to new conflicts in future episodes. The South Side has always been shaped by shifting alliances and power struggles. With one chapter now closed, another is likely about to begin. The episode closes on a note of uncertainty. Several storylines remain unresolved. Jake's conflict with Reg is far from over. Bakery and Lene still have work to do. Emmett and Keisha continue building their future while navigating unexpected challenges. And the broader community must now deal with the consequences of everything that has happened.